Hey, what's up, Robinson Heating and Air? My name is Steven. In this video, I'm going to share 3 things that you can do today to start getting more high quality HVAC jobs for your business. If by the end of this video you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you these high quality jobs, reach back out to me and we can chat. Or if you want, you can just take this information and implement it yourself. So I'm going to jump right into this. The 3 things I'll be going over are content, citations, and backlinks, and why they are so critical in showing up in Google. So content is everything on your website, but we're going to concentrate on your front page here. Now, most business owners, they understand the importance of content, but they're really unsure of how much and what type of content Google is actually looking for. Now, Google, they usually like to see at least 1,500 words of content on a home page on service based industries such as HVAC industries. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in these buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases, basically what people are searching for when they're searching for your services with an intent to buy. Now, I pulled up the number one competitor here in um, Rocky Mount, and that is Sharon HVAC, right? And you guys are pretty similar in a lot of manners, right? So I plugged them into a tool that I use called Ahrefs. Gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses when ranking websites, okay? So right now they're number one for the keywords, and they were found. Their website was found for 3 keywords. It was clicked on 27 times, right? So let's look at you all. You all are found for 11 keywords and you were clicked on 57 times. So why are they still number one? So let's click on their keywords. Okay, and see they've got, and there's more than this, but they've got one of the key terms here: HVAC, Rocky Mount, NC. That's one of the key terms that people are searching for when searching for those services here. So let's go and look at your keywords. Sorry, this is taking a little while here. Okay, so all right, so you're there too. You've got that as well, but you are ranked lower. They're number one for that keyword. You're ranked number 9. That's why you do have more clicks. And the reason you have more clicks is they're clicking you. They already know you. These are all branded. So they're already searching for you and they know who you are. And so you're getting clicked on for that. But people who don't know you, who are just looking for services, you're being found for that, but your position is down too far to really get a lot of clicks, right? So that's why they're number one. So, first of all, we want to find more relevant um, HVAC terms for Rocky Mount that we can put on your site, right? And you want to up that content too. That'll help you get found more um, for those services, and that'll actually put you ahead of your competition when it comes to content. Now, and I'll show you how to rank here in a second. First, I'm going to go over citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC, Rocky Mount, NC, studies have shown that right around 45% of those people are clicking on one of these businesses in this section right here called the map pack. Now, most people are under the impression that it's reviews that get you ranked in here. And if that was the case, Rocky Mount Heating and Air should not even be in here, right? And affordable heating should be up top, but Sharon's number one. So it's not reviews, it's actually citations. And a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples of these directories are like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and White Pages, just to name a few. And I'm sure you guys already have some. But it's usually the businesses. And in this area, it's a little different because there's not a whole lot of population here. But in the more populated areas, it's usually the businesses with between 250 to 350 citations that we see dominate this. So it's probably going to be less here. The good news is there's tools that will actually show us the citations for every one of these businesses. So we could go and see what Sharon has. Say so, for example, say they have 150. You'd want to go down that list, pull them up, pull up their list of citations, grab all the ones that you don't have already, all the way down the list, And I'd say grab like 100 more. That way you dominate this section here for Rocky Mount area and you get in on that 45% of people clicking here, right? Now, underneath this section is called Google's Organic Search Results Listing. In the number one spot, so Sharon is the what do you call it? They're the authority when it right now because they're number one in the map pack and organically. So they're the authority when it comes to HVAC services in Rocky Mount right now. But you could easily overcome that. The number one driver here and why you're not number one are backlinks. So backlinks, it's essentially another website on the internet that has a link on their site that when they whoever clicks it, it leads them right back to your website. And the more relevant that site is that's linking back to you, the better. So for example, let's say you have a popular local blog page or even a popular industry site. It can be nationwide for that matter. But if it's industry related to you, that's what's actually going to help push you up in the rankings. But say a website like Pizza Hut is linking back to you. While Pizza Hut gets a lot of traffic and it's very popular, it's not going to do you guys any good because it's not relevant to you. You guys don't sell pizza. So let's go back to our competitor here in this tool and let's look at this section right here. So right here is a backlink profile. This is interesting too, right? So right now, our competitor has 24 backlinks and it's coming from 24 backlinks coming from a total of 22 referring domains, but that's just another way of saying websites, right? So let's go to yours and see what you guys have. That's like the exact same thing. And that's Robinson. Okay. So the difference is the relevance, right? So if you have the same backlinks and you have the same keywords, that's the difference. They have more relevant backlinks. So what I suggest is we go over here. This is our competitor again, and it's the referring domains, those websites that are passing all that power. So we want to click on that number, look at all the websites. You want to compare it to yours. You want to grab all backlinks from all the websites that you don't have them from. You don't have backlinks from already. If you did that, that would put you in contention for that number one spot. What would put you over the top is if you did that same thing with the top. Oh, well, see, this is weird. It's because I've been clicking on you. This shows you as number two, but according to this tool, for that keyword, you actually are in the ninth position. So it's a little bit skewed right now. But if you want to overtake that number one spot, you would you would do the same thing with the top two or three websites with those backlinks, and that would ensure you the top of this section here, right? And then so if you did that with the citations, and here you would be the authority. So let's go ahead and recap. You want at least 15. You want to up your word count on your homepage, fit in more keywords for content. Citations, you want to be in at least, I'd say, 200 to 300 directories to start really ranking in here and dominating the map pack. And then lastly is backlinks. You need a more relevant websites, and it wouldn't take much linking back to your site, and that would show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in the Rocky Mount area. If you were to do this, it would be easy to become number one. Again, as I said at the beginning, you can take this information and implement it yourself. That's fine. Or if you want to book a discovery call with me, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can reply back to this email or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. All I ask is you give me a little bit of feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, I appreciate your time and have a great day. Bye-bye.